What you're saying, people, back with a bang. This is the Money Management. It's Financial Friday, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you why you need to stop budgeting like the middle class. Now, of course, we have the middle class people, we have the rich people, and of course, I want to explain to you guys why you need to stop budgeting like the middle class, because eventually it can help you become rich. So before we get into that, as always, the usual stuff. Make sure you guys drop some likes on these videos, give me those thumbs up. If you're new around here, make sure to leave a comment, and if you've been around here for a while, also comment. If you're new around here and you're not yet subscribed, make sure you hit that red button below. Thank you very much. And lastly, but most importantly, let's also share these videos with your friends. Get them out to more people, help them understand how to budget, allocate their money, save money, all that sort of stuff. So, why do you need to stop budgeting like the middle class? And what do they do exactly? Well, when it comes to budgeting, we all know we have our needs, our wants, our investments, our savings, how we allocate our money each and every month, our expenses, our income, that kind of stuff. So what do the middle class do? Well, they take 40% of their money. They allocate it to their needs. You know, we all have our basic needs: shelter, clothing, food, that kind of stuff. So the middle class, they take their money and they spend it on their food, they spend it on their rent, having a roof over their head, their shelter, that kind of stuff. Now, next, they have their wants. They allocate 55% of their income each and every month to their wants. What are our wants? Well, it could be anything. It could be luxuries, it could be entertainment, cars, shoes, clothes, designer clothes I'm talking about. I'm talking about more expensive than your regular clothes, going out to restaurants, entertainment, trips, vacations, holidays, that kind of stuff. So they do that. They've got 40% for their needs, another 55% for their wants. And the last 5%, they'll use it to invest or save. That is how the middle class budget. That's how they allocate their money. What do the rich do? Well, the rich, they take 25% of their income. Yes, 25% of their income, and they allocate it to their needs. The food I was talking about, the shelter, that kind of stuff. Guess what? They take another 10% and they allocate that towards their wants. So it might be, a nice outfit. It might be a nice pair of shoes. It might be going out with a friend. It might be some entertainment. It might be a new TV. But they've used 25% for their needs, another 10% for their wants. They've got 65% left over. What do they do with that? Well, they allocate that towards their investments, their savings. I'm telling you, from that 65%, a large portion of it goes towards their investments. Now you're probably wondering, how do I do that? I can't be like the rich, I can't do that. You can do that, but you're too focused on your wants. You're too focused on your luxury items, your nice new phones, your technology, all that kind of stuff. Take your money and start breaking it down. Find out how much money you're making each and every month. For some of you, that's 5,000. For some of you, that's 8,000. For some of you, it might be 2,500. It doesn't matter. Take that money and find out after taxes how much you get in each and every month. Now, take a percentage of that money. All you need to do is get a calculator out, type in 25% of 2,500, let's say. 25%, okay, that's how much you need to spend on your needs each and every month. You take out 10% of that money. So, in the case of, earning $3,000 a month, 10% is your $300. $300 purely for your wants each and every month. That is it. You have to be disciplined. You have to understand what you're doing here. And finally, 65% is left over. You can choose to save a large part of that. You can also choose to invest a large part of that, and that's what I advise you to do. When it comes to investing, yes, there is reward, but there's also risk, so you need to learn how to manage that risk. But if you've got the money and you're going to start investing, start finding out which opportunities you can invest into. Start finding out how to make your money grow. When it comes to to people in the middle class, they could easily become rich and start becoming more wealthy if they change their consumption behavior. So find out today, do you need to change your consumption behavior? Are you spending too much on the nice things, the luxuries, the chains, the watches, the shoes, the food, nice fancy restaurants, fancy outings, the fancy dinners? Or are you spending money on that which you need, that which you can invest in, opportunities, stuff which you could reap in the future? We've all got what we want to achieve in this life. And to achieve that, we've got to be smart with our decisions. We've got to be, disciplined with our decisions. We've also got to be consistent with those decisions. There's a reason that the rich are not in the middle class. And to be honest, if you want to become a millionaire eventually, you're going to have to start putting 25% of your income each and every month, each and every year towards your needs. Another 10% towards what you really want. And sit back and start using that 65% to invest, to save, to get a return on your investments. We have the ability to do a lot of things in this life. We have the opportunities as well. For those of you who want to start a business, you've got your phone, you've got your laptop, start it. For those of you who want to invest money, you've got your Wi-Fi, you've got your phone, Start investing. Whether that's stocks, whether that's businesses, whether that's anything. You guys have the tools you need, but not all of us are willing to use them. There's a huge difference between, the millionaires and the middle class, and that is how they allocate their costs. The consumption behavior is completely different. I'm telling you, the rich people will eventually buy their assets, and those assets will pay for the liabilities. The poor people, the middle class, will always buy them liabilities before anything else. That leaves you with, yes, very little money to invest. And now, of course, you're going to tell me, oh, each and every month I don't have money to invest. Yes, because you're buying your needs first. You're putting, most of your money towards your needs. And then you also touching on your wants. That's not the right way to do things. Cut down on your needs, cut down on your wants. Because you're going to realize a lot of those needs aren't actually huge needs. Yes, you can go and buy food every now and then, but you'll be better off buying groceries. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to your needs. Yes, you're living in an apartment which costs $1,500 a month, but you could also go and live with a friend and pay $800 a month. It's how you think about these things, how you act in these kind of times, that's going to determine if you become a millionaire or not. Those millionaires that you see, they don't spend all their money on the nice things straight away. They spend money in investment opportunities. You see that the stock market is down, stock market has crashed, that means there's opportunities there, that means there's discounts there. You see that, you see value in companies, start investing in them. Same thing when it comes to business. You see the chance to solve people's problems, you see the opportunity to help people out, solving problems, go and invest in that. Go and start something up. Create a company, create a solution to people's problems. That's all that business is at the end of the day, helping people solve their problems. For me, my business is helping people, solve their fitness issues, helping them track their heart rate, helping them find out how many steps they're doing, keeping them active. For some of you, it might be trying to teach people to be healthy, teach people to make money, help people understand how to invest in the stock market. We all have abilities, we all have talents, we all have stuff we can do. Start putting your money towards the things which can grow. Start putting your money towards things which you can see a return on your investment. I'm tired of seeing people spend all their money on their wants. Quite frankly, it's not good enough. You don't want to live like a person in the middle class? Stop budgeting like a person in the middle class. Start switching up your cost allocations. Start changing your consumption behavior. And trust me, it's going to do you the world of good. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys now understand to stop budgeting like the middle class and start budgeting like someone who wants to become rich eventually, someone who wants to become wealthy, someone who wants to change their financial future for the better. As always, like I always tell you guys, my job on this channel is to help at least one person get better each and every day, one person closer to financial freedom, one person closer to success, one person more control of their time and their money. You guys have the abilities, you guys are smart enough to do it, so go out and do it. Tomorrow is the weekend, it is Saturday, so make sure you guys are back here for that because we're going to be creating winners, we're going to be creating people who want to build their own empire. But that's it, you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I got one to making, you got one to be investing. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.